All right, guys. How you doing? My name is Coach Joey. I'm with Herbalife. I've been with them for a while. Yes, I don't have my button on. I'm supposed to have my button on every time. But I speak motivation, and my thing is, whenever I do speak motivation, it always comes from the heart. I'm a well-given guy. Let's put it that way. Most of the time when I speak, a lot of people always tend to ask me, where does my motivation come from? My motivation comes from my past. It comes from who I am. My journey started back when I was really young. Coming from the streets. Being a gangster, doing all that. You see, when you're young, like the way us guys, the way we grew up, being gangsters and doing all that, we didn't believe that we could ever grow up to amount to anything in life. Coming from the streets and being who we are, it was very, very tough for us to grow up, especially my brothers and I. We have a mother who really didn't she really did not care about us, and she really knocked us down a lot. We have family that really didn't care about us too much, but we did what we had to do to survive out there in the streets. My brothers and I, we did not ever believe that we will grow up to be men the way we are now. I was raising my two little brothers. One of them is in prison. My other little brother became a great man, great father, an unbelievable father. I've been a single parent already for about 3 years. It's been hell, but I've been doing it. I came to Herbalife a while back to go ahead and try to get myself together, and had a buddy of mine who actually decided, hey, why don't you come work out with us? And we actually did. And when it came down to it, to work out and do all that, for me to get results and get an amazing feeling of how people were over there, and for me just to give a testimony and telling them who I was and what I became, it actually changed a lot of people's lives. It actually motivated them to do better within themselves, and I couldn't even believe it within myself that I could ever speak the way I am now. I listened to the greats, E.T., Zig Ziglar, and Les Brown, and I listened to these guys, and one day it's like, oh, I want to be with them, and then when you sit there and you look and you listen to their seminars, on video, and you listen to their tapes, or you listen to their DVDs, it's crazy how they grew up the same way as I did. You live a tough life. You only have a mother. You don't have no father. I had a stepfather who was actually very abusive towards my mother. And the way I grew up, it was not the best way to ever grow up. But I am blessed that God had gave me life to live. I am blessed that God has given me something to fight for. To all you people out there, if you ever watch my YouTube video, and if you ever see me, I'm Coach Joey. On my Facebook it's Jose. But everybody calls me Joey. It's Coach Joey, Mr. Oh Yeah. To be proud and hold that up high. And to be a father is one thing I also hold up high. And to be a big brother, a great big brother to my brothers. And it's crazy because as life goes on, you never expect anything a part of what you could ever think of and imagine that you can do is possible. You know what I mean? Because you always had that negativity around you that always said that you can never amount to anything in life. But when you do amount to something in life and you do become something great, the reward of it is so phenomenal. God will bless you in so many ways if you just learn how to keep your head up high and hold it, to a higher power, and knowing that what you are worth is the most amazing thing ever. Because I thought that I was never worth anything in life. I thought that I would always be just this petty thug with nothing to amount to. But then when I became this motivational speaker, this trainer, and start speaking my mind about who I was and what this feeling was to become, who I am, I just never could imagine. And it's the greatest feeling ever. If you guys ever in Houston, or if you guys ever see our videos, we're just doing our best to become something more and great. By the way, I just know that with time and with life and with hard work and dedication, guys, anything is possible. If you could put your mind to it and actually just forget all the negativity and do not bring that negativity into your mind, into your soul, into your spirit is the most powerful thing that no one could ever break. And I know that. The possible things that anybody thinks that they cannot do, believe me, you can. I believe I can, and I've been doing it. I've been holding on strong. and I am not gonna let myself fall. If I do fall, believe me, I'll get up 20,000 times if I have to make sure I get it right. Because there's no such thing as a born great. Because you're not born great. Believe me. You know what I mean? We're born losers, but we become great as life goes on and as we learn these life lessons that God gives us. So believe me at that, guys. If you guys hear me out there, I want you guys to always remember, that positivity will rule yourself, overcome any type of negativity that could ever come your way if you just put your mind to it. 100% mindset is one thing that we always keep our heads up to, because if you cannot do that, guys, believe me, it's impossible not to, because I do it every day. I cannot sit there and say, oh man, bring 1,000 excuses to the table. No, I have to keep on bringing myself more and more every day. So the more you do this, guys, the more you come and bring this positive energy towards yourself and overcome that negativity. Believe me, guys, it's overwhelming with joy and happiness. If you could put your foot down, guys, and always have a wonderful day and always smile, even if it's like it's your worst day and everything's going wrong, everything going bad, believe me, anything is possible. Life is always good, guys. You always have a wonderful day and always have a good night, guys. I just wanted to post this video on YouTube. Oh yeah, let's get it.